You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to solve the problem that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen. And the question says Figure 8 shows an incomplete elevation of three interpenetrating cylinders which have a common line of symmetry in plan. Draw a complete elevation and show the line of intersection. B, the plan, right? Now, the first thing you do is to draw your horizontal and your vertical line this way. That is the first thing you should do. You can see that. Now, after that, you have to draw the vertical line. So I'm going to draw the vertical line too, this way. You can see that. I can take it down if I want to. Hope you can see that. So this is where the center line is, the line of symmetry. Now, if you look at the diameter of the cylinder, is that taken? It is 40 millimeter. So I'm going to measure 20 to the left and 20 to the right to make it what? 40. So from here, this is 20 to the right and this is 20 to the left, making what? Making 40. Then I will take it up this way. I'll take it up from here. This is going up, faint line, and from here this is also going up, faint line. Hope you can see that. Now the next thing I'll do is from this point to this point is given to be 25. So I'm going to measure 25 from that point. So from here 0 and this will be 25. I can easily thicken it also just to save our time. 25, and I can take it out to any distance of your choice, maybe 25 also, any distance of your choice. So I can easily take in the aspect as shown in the diagram since it's not given. Then if you discover that from this point to this point to the center of this cylinder here is 45, and from here to the beginning of the cylinder is 25. So 45 minus 25 is what? 20. It means that the diameter of this guy here is what? Is 40 if the radius is what? 20. So what I'll just do is here at this point here, I'm going to draw a vertical line. And I'm going to measure radius of what? Radius of 20, meaning it has the same radius as this here. It has the same radius as this here. So I'll just place it here. And I'll mark 20 here. And also 20 here. That'll make my 40. Then I'm going to thicken it to that point. This way. Then I'll close it up. Hope you can see that. And if you look at it, the total height here, from here to here is going to be 80. So I'm going to measure 80 from the base here, from 0 to 8. And that is 80. Hope you can see that. And I will thicken it also. I'm going to what? I'm going to thicken it. I'm going to what? Thicken it on here. Hope you can see that. And I can easily close here too. Do this from this point here to this point. The same thing as saying from here to here, right? So I can easily close it up from here straight down to this point. You can see that, and I'll bring it down, meeting this line here, right? So from here downward, from here to here is 30, meaning from here somewhere around here, I'll measure what? I'll measure 30. So I can just take this, now measure 30 from here. From 0, right, to this 3 here is 30. Then I can easily thicken it. That again, I'll thicken it from this point to this point. That is 30. Hope you can see that. Now the next one is, it is this other pipe here, it is inclined to an angle of 30 degrees to the vertical, right? So what I'm going to do is, before I can do anything, right, I will measure 30 degrees from this point here. So if it is like this, it is 60 degrees to the vertical. This angle is angle 30, is what we're having here. So I'll just, from this point, right, I'll take it up this way. Hope you can see that. Faint line first. Let's take it up this way. And the length there is 25. So from here, I'll measure 25. From 0 to 25. You're casually taking it. Do that again. And I will use 30 to counter it this way. Hope you can see that. So from that point here, as you can see on the screen, I'm going to measure diameter of what? 30, meaning I'll measure 30 millimeters from here. So I can easily just take 25 from this point. From 0 to 25, to 15, sorry. And I'll place it here. So this is 15. This is also what? 15. That is what I'll take that guy downward to touch here. So I'll take this, I'll close it up to touch here. Then this, I'll bring it down here to touch here. And this to touch here. So this is what we have. So these are the three pipe. Pipe A coming in horizontally. Pipe B is the main pipe. Then pipe C is the other pipe coming here. So we want to see the curve of intersection of this pipe. Just like we've been doing in our previous videos, when you watch other videos that I've made under interpenetration of pipe, I'll just from this end level here, I'll just mark a point. So from that point, I will use the same diameter of this circle here, the radius. I'll place it at this point, and I'm going to mark to get the center here. That is the center. From that center there, I'm going to draw a circle. Hope you can see that. Then aside that, so this is my center line here. Long, short, long, short, long, just like that. And this is vertical line here, line of symmetry. You can see that. So we'll proceed. Now, what I'll do is, I know very well from here to here is given to be 15. I'll come here and I'll mark 15 up and down, which I'm going to, from this point, project outward. From this point, project outward. Can you see that? And similarly, from here to here is 20. I'll come to this point also. I'll mark this is 20 here and this 20 here. So I'll project it out. From here, outward. From here, outward. Right? You see what I'm doing? Now, what I'll do here is, for this, I will just thicken it out this way, since it is just perpendicular, right? The plan will just be this way. Since it is just perpendicular, right? And for this, you'll be seeing the top of it. So what I'll simply do here is this. Let me take this back a little bit. Hope you can see that. So I'll bring it forward. Let's take this back. Now what I'll do here is, in front of these figures here, I'll draw a vertical line this way. So here also, I'll do the same thing here. This is also my center line here. And for here, this is also my center line here. Then I'll draw a line here this way too. Then I'll draw here also a line here this way too. Now I'll tell you why I'm doing that. So in those lines I'm drawing, I'm going to draw a semicircle in front of those lines. So from here, I'll draw a semicircle here. Hope you can see that. Here also, I'll draw a semicircle too. Hope you can see that. So that line, I'm going to divide it into equal parts, 6. So I'll divide there, cut here, and also cut here. I'll place it here. I'll cut here. I'll place it here. I'll cut here. Similarly here also, I'll do the same thing. Cut here, place it here, cut here, then place it here, cut up and down with the same radius because they are the same there. So what I will just simply do here is, I will now take them to the center of that semicircle. Can you see that? So if I should call here to be 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. So here we'll start with 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Can you see that? Now, the next thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to project. I'll do the same thing here too. Let's do that simultaneously. Take it from this point to this point, right? And I'll draw a semicircle. to this point to this point, right? I'll draw my semicircle. Hope you can see that. Now I'll do the same division here. So you place it here, you mark, you place it here, you mark, right? So let me just extend this a little bit to this point. So you place it at this point here, you mark up and you mark down. So you're not doing all those points. You do the same thing up here too, with the same measurement. You place it here, you mark, do the same radius. Can you see that? So you place it here, you mark, you come down to, you mark, you place it at this point, you mark, and you place it at this point also, you mark. You join those points to meet the center from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. Then finally close it up. Same thing to here too. Can you see that? So I'll just make it to be my 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Here will now be 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. Can you see what I'm doing? So after doing that, the next thing I'll do is to start projecting these points. So I'll start with this. If I project this point to touch this circumference of the circle, can you see that? And I'll start projecting all these two to come up this way. So if I start with 0 this way, then I'll project 0. So this is 0 at the center point here. So this is a line of 0. So 0 is meeting 0 at this point, and here also is what? 0. Then I'll go to 1. This is a line of 1 meeting the same point. If I take 1 up, then I'll project 1. So if I project 1 here, 1 meets 1 at this point, and also the other one also meets 1 at this point. Right? And if I project 2, that again, if I should project the 2 here, now we're having 2 meet 2 here, and also 2 meet 2 here. So this is 0.2 and also 0.2. And if I should project 3, so the line of 3 meets 3 here. So you use a French curve, and you are going to join all these points together this way with your French curve. So this is the line of what? Line of intersection. Or you call it the curve of what? Intersection for that part. Right? Now for this, you do the same thing here. You project all these points downward this way. Let's say project all this to touch the circumference of the circle. Touch circumference. Touch circumference. Here. and here. Can you see that? Now the next thing is, let me start with 0. If I project 0 here, 0 is meeting 0 at this point. So at this point here, this is 0, this is also 0. If I should project 1, this is 1 here. So I'll project the line of 1. So if I project 1, 1 meets 1 here, and also 1 meets 1 here. So this point here, this point 1, this is also point 1. And if I should project 2, so if I bring the 2 down, 2 meets 2 here, and also the line of 2 meets 2 here. So this is point 2, and also this is what? Point 2. And the last but not the least, 3. So this is where the line of 3 meets 3 here. Can you see that? So this is our curve line of intersection. So you call it the curve of what? Intersection. Use of French curve. Curve of what? Intersection. Is that taken? For the elevation. This is the complete elevation. Now for the plan, we're not done yet. Now at this point here, now if I bring 0 down, 0 is meeting 0 here. If I bring the other 0 down from here, 0 is meeting 0 here. If I bring 1 down, 1 meets 1 here, and also 1 meets 1 here. If I bring the other one down, so for that, 1 meets 1 here, and 1 meets 1 here. Then if I come to 2, bring 2 down, 2 meet 2 here, the line of 2 meet 2 here, also line of 2 meet 2 here. So if I bring the other 2 down here, over that, 2 also meet 2 here, and also 2 meet 2 here. Then the last but not the least, 3. If I bring 3 down, 3 meet 3 here, and also 3 meet 3 here. Can you see that? So this is what we're having. So I can easily use my French curve and join this point, or just literally just use my hand, but you should use your French curve. Hope you can see that. Use your what? Your French curve. This is my own hand curve. So now I will now join this point here straight down to touch the body, and this point here straight down to touch the body here. And this is what we have, and it makes sense. Let me tell you why I said it makes sense. You have, let's call it pipe A, which is the central pipe here, right? Now let's assume the fluid is flowing through and we have some branches. So pipe B is another branch here at an angle of 30, and pipe C is another branch here at an angle of what? 90 degrees to pipe A. All together now. Now this is what we have. These are the curves of what? Intersection. If you're looking from the top, you only see a straight line here, which is a straight line. You cannot see anything here, right? But you've seen a circular pipe at the top here, all together. Now, but here, looking from the top here, you see part of the pipe B here, which is the part you're seeing. Is that okay now? That's why you're saying it's circular here. So this is the interpretation between the 3 cylinders. So if you want to watch more videos on interpretation, you can check on the description link below. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.